Big old clap. I scared all the cats. I'm not holding my microphone today, so I don't know what to do with my hands. But anyways, I just wanted to do a little life update. I probably don't look any different than before. But over the weekend, I did bleach my hair. I'll throw up a little picture of it. I bleached my hair, like these front sections right here, and my eyebrows. Only because I accidentally got it in my eyebrows. I was bleaching this front section, and I guess a little bit of it got on my left eyebrow, and it sat long enough that it bleached a little spot in my eyebrow. So I was like, I'm gonna bleach my eyebrows. So I did. Oh my gosh, the amount of people that commented on the way I looked about it, ridiculous. I was getting tired of hearing it, so I just dyed it back. So my eyebrows might look a little bit darker than normal because I use black hair dye, but it's okay, it'll fade. Right? Right. Anyways, what are we doing today? I wanted to film my makeup routine. I don't know why, because I can.
Who's gonna stop me?
So, I'm just gonna record it for old time's sake. That way I can look back on it and be like, ew, you're not doing it right. So let's get started. Get in real close here. Hi. Let's go. So step 1, what do? Primer. Sorry, that's gonna be so annoying. The sound of me rumbling through my shit. Hold on. I just dumped it out on the couch. It's fine. Oh, there's a lot of stuff on the couch now. Primer. Now, also, I'm gonna put a little disclaimer in here. I am not a professional makeup artist, okay? I don't know what I'm doing. If I say I do, ignore me, because I don't. And also, I don't get the most expensive stuff on the market either. I buy from Target, I buy from Walmart, I buy from, I go to Ulta occasionally, but, I don't shop on the right side of the store, if you know what I'm saying. I shop on the left side of the store. First off, I'm using Maybelline New York Master Prime Primer. I actually haven't found a primer that I, really, really enjoy, so if you have any recommendations, let me know. Because some primers just make my skin feel sticky, which, duh, they're supposed to. But, not in a good way, you know? It makes my makeup, I don't know. Maybe I should start shopping on the right side of the store. If you don't know what I mean by that, my Ulta, specifically in my town, is set up to, have drugstore brands on the left side and have, do you just see that? Yeah, do you see that mess, bro? That's insane. It's gonna fade. What was I saying? You got me. But yeah, first I go in with primer. Try to let it sit for a little bit and dry down. That way I'm not immediately going in with foundation and kind of just caking stuff onto my face. Okay. Feeling soft. Feeling real soft. I also feel like I should maybe shop within the same brand because I feel like mixing brands of primer and foundation can sometimes not lead to the best outcome. I feel like sometimes mixing between brands can ruin your foundation, the way it sits on your face or something. I don't know, maybe I'm stupid. Don't say that. Don't say that. You're not stupid. I have a problem with negative self-talk. I'm trying to fix it. Next, I go in with foundation. Where is it? Right here. It's a little messy because I put all of my stuff in a bag. I need to find a better way to organize it, but I'm pretty sure this is the culprit that has been getting everything everywhere. But I go in with e.l.f.'s Camo CC Cream. I prefer CC Cream just because I feel like foundation is very cakey on my skin. I don't know where my phone is, but it just went off. I feel like foundation is very cakey on my skin. And sometimes if I'm having a good skin day, I don't want to wear a lot of foundation because it does end up at the end of the day looking pretty bad. because I work and I get sweaty and I get hot. And that's probably also a combination of me not using the right stuff either. And I just use a big old foundation brush. Yeah, foundation brush. It's a really nice foundation brush. I've had it for years. I think I got it from my mom, actually. But I go down. I try to do downward strokes because I feel like going like up and down can like really, especially if you have facial hair, like when you do this motion, I feel like it's not good for your skin, but also like you're like identifying the hairs on your face by rubbing back up. I don't know. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I guess I should be using a mirror. I've been looking in the viewfinder trying to do this. I just go no. Gosh, my eyebrows are so dark. It's bothering me. Maybe I got used to seeing myself without eyebrows, so now seeing myself with eyebrows just looks weird. But it's okay, because that'll go away too. I looked worse without eyebrows, in my opinion. I just don't mix well with blonde. I don't. I'm naturally very pale, so I feel like blonde tones just tend to wash me out and make me look like a ghost, which I guess black tones do too. I guess darker hair does too, because look at me right now. It's okay. We're going to fix it. And guess what? I'm not even going anywhere. I'm just doing this to take it off. I just felt like, I don't know, making a video, so here we go. Once you've got that most of the way blended, I then go, Stop. I then go in with e.l.f.'s Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Fair. And I usually go under my eyes. I've been trying to do that a little bit more recently because I feel like for a long... Stop slouching. I'm really concealing my ear. Stop. What is that? Stop. Okay. Anyways, I feel like for a long time, the sickly look was my look. I really liked the whole, like, having dark eyes and, like, looking tired. I thought that was very attractive. And, like, I still do. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like Cole Sprouse. Like, that's the sickly, the thin look. You know what I'm talking about. But we're moving on from that. We're going to our healthy girl era. We want to look healthy. At least, right? I don't know why I'm using my finger for this either. Is this a Jeffree Star mirror? Yes. Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it. It's a good mirror. It's the only mirror I have ever bought. Do I need to get another one? Yes. Yes, I do. But I go in, I put just a tiny bit, I'm like not explaining very well either. I just put a tiny bit over here in the corner of my eye, and then I blend it outwards because I feel like putting too much concealer under my eyes makes my eyes look cakey as well. But then again, that's probably just not using the right products. And then from there, I try to cover any like acne. I don't have a lot right now. Man. Yeah. Man. I'm glowing. And then I just use the foundation brush and I blend that out. Sometimes I use my finger, but blend that out. Now that we're looking white as a sheet, we're gonna go in and add some color. I don't know if you can tell, but I really like e.l.f. I use e.l.f.'s Halo Glow Beauty Wand. Is there a shade? Oh, yes. No. Rosé You Slay. Cute. But I use e.l.f. I use a lot of e.l.f. products, to be honest. They're good. They're really good, and they're cruelty-free, so... And they're, like, pretty cheap. Not to promote. But, like, I like e.l.f. anyways, I go in and I do the whole blush across my like face. I don't like to put blush like on my cheekbones. I don't know why. I just feel like it doesn't suit my face shape, and I probably don't do it right. But like anytime I've ever tried to put blush on my cheekbones, I just miss by a mile. I miss it by a mile, and it ends up like fucking down here. And I like the whole like kind of flushed look anyways. But yeah, I just rub it across like the entire, from cheekbone all the way across my nose to the other cheekbone. And then if I'm feeling really special and like putting an extra foot in, putting an extra effort in, I will go in with contour. I do like to contour at least the tip of my nose. I'll just dip my finger in it and put a really fine line right here across the bridge of my nose. Because it'll give it that kind of, like button shape. You know, for a long time, I really didn't like my nose. I wanted a nose job. But I feel like as I grew older, I kind of grew into the shape of my nose, or at least the size of my nose. And I don't have as much of an issue with it as I did before. Yeah. And then, again, if I'm feeling like going the extra mile, I take probably the incorrect brush. It's so old, it's lost all its labels. I dip it in. I'm not even telling you what contour I'm using. Take a wild guess. e.l.f. I'm using an e.l.f. palette. It is the cream contour palette. It has highlight and 3 different kinds of contour. But I think this is supposed to be a like powder brush, but I'll take just a little bit on the end of the palette brush and go, I'm going to try to explain it. Go from like my inner ear, like right here on the like dead center of my ear down. Do you even see it? Probably not. It's okay. Can you see a difference? Whatever. Yeah, like that. And I also like to go under my jawline just to give it an extra pop, you know? Look how shiny I am. I need to put powder on. Okay. I'm gonna take it one step further. And I'm gonna put it right here in the hollows of my, like, what is this? In the, I don't know what it's called. This little soft spot right here. Temple! Your temple! Sorry. Put it on your temples. Just to get some extra definition there. Because I feel like I really ghosted myself out there for a second. And then we go in with, guess what? Another e.l.f. product. The Perfect Finish HD powder. I actually used to get their pressed powder, but I think I was either putting it on wrong because I was too young to know, or like I just don't like it because it made my face like very sheer white, and like in pictures you could see it. But I go in with e.l.f.'s Total Face brush, get a bunch of it on the end, and just go crazy, because I don't really like shiny. I don't really like being shiny. I do to an extent. Like after a while your face will get a little bit shiny through the makeup, and that's okay, but like I prefer a matte look, and I'll honestly usually carry powder with me if I'm going somewhere, so I can say, I'm going to the ladies' room to powder my nose. You know? And actually, I try not to powder my nose because it makes my nose look cakey. Okay. I'm feeling like we lost a lot of the blush. So I'm going to go in with e.l.f.'s Monochromatic Multi-Stick. It's just a little like colored stick. You can use it for powder. You can use it for blush. You can use it for lipstick if you want eyeshadow. It's very creamy. I like it. I take it on the tip of my finger and I just go right back over whatever I did the first time. Just try to bring some color back, because that powder kind of took some of it away. Or maybe I didn't put enough on. Yeah, like that. That way you can see it, but like it's not overwhelming, right? Right? I don't care. Next, my eyebrows look crazy. Eyebrows. Oh, it's in the other pocket. Forgot they're in a side pocket in my bag. And I used to before I dyed my brows black, but I use e.l.f.'s Instant Lift Brow Pencil because it has a little spoolie on one side, which I do this because my eyebrows I feel like are very, I don't know, very long. So like when if I do this motion on my face, my eyebrow hairs will like go down and you can tell. I probably could honestly use like an eyebrow trim, like going to like, you know, that one spot in the mall that threads your eyebrows. That always scared me though. Honestly, I'm not going to do anything to my eyebrows because I just dyed them black. What am I going to do? Go in with a pencil on black brows? I'm good. We're good. Skip that step. I usually do use this eyebrow pencil though. Highlighter. I like to use, this one's different, ColourPop. I use ColourPop's Frog Super Shock Shadow Ultra Glitter. It's an eyeshadow, I think, but it's so like glittery. I use it as highlighter. Look at that. So cool. And again, I guess I just use my fingers for my makeup most of the time. I'm just now coming to this realization. I put a little bit on the tip of my nose, down the bridge of my nose, and then usually I'll put it in the corner of my eyes just for that, that little pop. Yeah, just that little bit of shine. And then if I'm like going to a concert, I'll usually like put some on my cheekbone. I just don't like a whole lot of shine on my face. But we'll do it today. Ta-da! And now for the eyes. I don't usually do my eyeshadow, but I'm going to today just to show you like what I would like to do. You know, if I had enough energy and stamina to do my makeup every day, this is what I would like to do. We're going to take, I actually have this little container of eyebrow brushes. It says Cala on it, C-A-L-A, but I couldn't tell you where I got it from. And I put all my little eyeshadow brushes in it. But I'm going to take a fluffy brush, but not too fluffy. It's stained blue because I just used it this weekend on blue eyeshadow and I haven't necessarily cleaned it yet. But I'm going to take that concealer palette that I was using and I go in this bottom right corner and get a little bit on my brush. That's a lot. That's a lot. And then I'm going to go in I guess I should have used a primer. I have an eyeshadow primer. I didn't use it though. I'll show you what I usually use as a primer. I found the cap. I found the cap to something. Put it back. That's scary. Where's my primer? Oh, I use NYX Ultimate Shadow and Liner Primer, usually, but not today. I'm going to take this. Look at that little bump in my eyebrow. It's from where I got it on my skin, and it won't come out. But I'm going to take it and put it in the corner of my eye and blend up and over. Not too much. Not all the way over. Just about halfway. Just about to the middle of your eye. And then again on the other side. It's getting hot in here. So take off all your clothes. It's getting hot in here. I turned the AC off so I could record, but I'm kind of regretting it. I'm going to have to tell y'all what temperature it is in here when I get done because it's going to be crazy. Cool. Okay, you see how we've got kind of this ombre effect going on? I'm going to also go in with the same brush. And then go in with the highlighter on that palette. And then I'm going to highlight not my very inner corner, because I guess I shouldn't have put that glitter on you yet. Just yet. But I'm going to go in right around it and take it about to the center of my eye. Bro, you can't see a thing I'm doing. And then repeat on the other side. I don't feel like it's very even, but whatever. Now we've got a little ombre effect going on. I'm going to take a very tiny, what is this? Like a little tiny, just angled brush. And I'm going to take a lighter shade in the palette, probably this one. Get just a little bit on my brush. Stop slouching. I'm slouching and I keep slouching out of frame. And then I put it on along my lower lash line. And I try to connect it up around my eye to that brown that is in that outer corner. Ta-da! My eyes are watering. I stuck the brush in my eyeball. We're almost to the end, I promise. And then I take mascara. I use very cheap mascara. Essence is very cheap but very good. Beware, because there are certain brands, or like certain like lines of Essence mascara that will smudge. So just make sure it says smudge proof. This one does not say smudge proof, so that's great. I use Essence Lash Without Limits Extreme Lengthening and Volume Mascara. I'm actually running low on this and I need to get more. And I have a certain technique to doing my eyelashes, okay? I go, of course, up. I go up. When you mess up like that, you've got to let it dry. Don't immediately wipe it off. Let it dry. Because if you immediately wipe it off, you're going to smudge it, all right? Leave it. Of course, we're going to go up, but I do a little side-to-side motion. That way it kind of coats all of your eyelashes. And of course, I do my lower lashes. And then repeat on the other side. Stop slouching. Goodness. All right. Mascara, done. Next, I go in and I usually do like a lip gloss. I'll usually do lip gloss instead of lipstick because I prefer glossy to like matte. But I'm going to use my one expensive piece of makeup that I own. It is REM Beauty's Leading Lady lipstick. Is it a lipstick? It's a cheek and lipstick. And I try not to be too heavy with it because it is very pigmented. But I just go in and kind of pat it on my lips a little bit. Ta-da! And then last step, we're almost done. I use a setting spray. I use NYX Matte Finish Makeup Setting Spray. It lasts 16 hours. And this is the best setting spray I found that hasn't, like, given my makeup a weird texture after finishing it. This one actually dries down, and it, like, doesn't ruin the entire look. This is the worst part, bro. Having to spray yourself in the face. I got it in my mouth. It's fine. Very wet looking. Gotta let it dry. Let it dry. Trust the process. This freaked me out the first time I ever did setting spray because I did not expect it to feel so wet. Duh, it is a spray. But let it dry. Let it dry. Whoa, I've got a mess on my couch, bro. I'm gonna hit myself. It's taking off. Just kidding. I might honestly just be sweaty. I might honestly just be sweaty because it is hot in this house. Ta-da! We did it. Thank you for sticking through to the end with me. I hope you enjoyed. I'm gonna go take this off now. That is so bad. I feel like I did a pretty good job. My hair looks so bad. Sorry. Look at. What is that? There you go. Anyways. Peace.